Hello Kenyans, Master Source G here. I take this opportunity to voice my opinion with regards to the President's address withdrawing the financial bill, accepting and considering the cries of Kenyans who protested. I want to help answer a question that is now obvious in the minds of Kenyans. Now that the finance bill has been withdrawn, what next with the protest plans for Thursday? Well, I believe that President William Ruto has a record of lying since he got into power from the time of 2013 going forward. He has been on record during campaign saying that we will do this, we will do this. And whenever they fail to do, he crafts a complaint, trying to give reasons here and there. Kenyans believed that indeed he did not deliver as a deputy president, specifically on the promises that he made, and tried to give him a chance as a president. During his campaign towards 2022 elections, he made a lot of promises, crystal clear promises, most of which were seeming to be practical. Well, the wise knew some are not practical. Up to this point, he has proved inability to deliver on all those promises. He has a history of lies, and despite the fact that Kenyans were very patient with him, it has reached a point that Kenyans lost their patience. At this point, even after withdrawing the financial bill, should we really trust him? Does he really stop being a liar at this time just because he has withdrawn the finance bill? Well, my answer is, we do not and we must not trust Ruto. The fact that he has withdrawn the finance bill, and together with the reason as to why we decided to get out and protest, it's because of the challenges we are facing as Kenyans, the problems we are facing, inability to meet our basic needs, and this has been a total sum of misconduct in the government system. Greed, misuse of public resources. At this point, we still have a lot to consider to proceed with our protest. What must we demand? The MPs have proved that they are incompetent. Even after we cry to them, knowing that we sent them to Parliament to represent us, they failed to consider the majority opinion of the people who they represent. Since they are incompetent, we must seek to recall them. We must seek to tell the MPs that we want you back and we want a fresh election for that matter. So, our hashtag, recall the MPs. Another thing, Ruto has proved incompetent. Even the DP Gachagua has asserted on his address this evening that the intelligence system has failed. That is part of the presidency. Ruto is incompetent. We must call Ruto to resign. Hashtag Ruto must resign. We can run away from the conventional term, Ruto must go. We can run a hashtag, Ruto must resign. Also, he says that he needs to meet us, meet the Gen Z and have a conversation. They say we need to have representative meeting them. We are a leaderless, tribeless, and partyless group. We are Kenyans championing the agenda of defending the constitutional rights of all Kenyans as we seek good governance. it is impossible for Mr. President to meet our group through a select team to represent us. Hence, what do we do? In our tomorrow's demonstration, we should go with a clear statement that, Mr. President, we are coming to State House to meet you. Address us in State House. Just like he can talk and give the media personalities an opportunity to ask him a question. Let us be there as a group, a large mass of Kenyans in our thousands. And if he wants to engage us, let us ask him questions right there, and let him ask us questions there as we present our opinions. That notwithstanding, our aim is to reach the State House and present our cries. As we do that, we must insist and tell him right on his face that you must go. You must pack your things and go. So indeed, we still have a reason to proceed with the protest, and that must be the case. That must be the case. Let us not be deceived by these people. They have failed us. Let us call for restructuring of the SRC policies. Let us think of the Punguza Mizigo initiative. Let us seek for reduction of salaries of public servants. Let us rethink and strategize on how we can have on board the liberators, determined Kenyans who can lead us with utmost competence. We need fresh elections. We need fresh elections. We must not recycle leaders who have continuously let us down. Fresh election, fresh minds, practical and competent people on board. That's my thought. The protests must continue. Thank you, Kenyans.